Today, they've arrested a 42-year-old man in connection with a double murder inside an apartment in Georgetown yesterday afternoon. Investigators say a 55-year-old woman and a 53-year-old man were both killed. Neighbors tell Fox 13 News they heard gunfire.
Fox 13's Steve Kiggins is at the scene where neighbors are grieving that loss tonight. Steve?
SPD rushed to this apartment yesterday around 4 o'clock after someone called 911 to report they found a couple of people inside with deadly injuries. Now, Seattle police spent 16 hours here yesterday combing the scene. They tell us they don't believe this crime is random.
She was a delightful person. She always put smiles on people's faces.
This woman says she's friends with the 55-year-old woman found dead inside her Martin Court apartment late Sunday. Her friend asked us to conceal her identity, but she's an open book, sharing what she will miss about her friend.
I really miss her. This should have never happened. She didn't deserve it.
Martin Court Apartments at 4th Avenue South in Michigan is run by the Low Income Housing Institute, offering affordable housing to those escaping houselessness. One of the victim's friends says she and her acquaintance died from a shooting late Sunday. Exactly why, she doesn't know. Neither does Seattle police. Their officers rushed to the complex around 4 p.m. Sunday after someone told emergency dispatch they found 2 people inside an apartment dead. Some neighbors say they heard gunfire. Others told Fox 13 News they didn't hear any sign of trouble. Situated between industrial and commercial enterprise, Martin Court is at least a solid structure, offering shelter compared to tents scattered along nearby streets.
I mean, I know that there's some encampments kind of behind the building here, and it's been the case for, COVID especially kind of set that off. So it's been an issue for a while. A lot of people that, are hanging around.
Nate Hutchinson works nearby. He says this kind of violence is not typical.
The occasional kind of person known about that looks like they probably don't belong in the area, but yeah, it's seemed generally safe, but terrible tragedy.
One of the victim's friends says no matter what happened, she didn't deserve to be killed, adding that she'll miss her friend who loved to write and sing and bring smiles to those around her.
She, was very heartwarming. She always let people smiles on their faces and everything. She never did me wrong, so I mean, she's a really cheerful person.
Now, we did reach out to the Low Income Housing Institute seeking comment in this story. We didn't immediately hear back. Seattle police booked this 42-year-old suspect in the King County Jail, but detectives are still investigating. They could use your help if anyone has information about what led up to this incident here on Sunday. They're asked to call SPD's Violent Crime Tip Line. You can reach that line at 206-233-5000. In Seattle, Steve Kiggins, Fox 13 News.